Make sure a thermal pad is attached to the underside of the heatsink. Remove the plastic protection film or films from the bottom of the heatsink. Make sure the thermal pad is fully exposed. When installing the heatsink, do not tilt or push the heatsink onto the processor. Any pressure applied to the edge of the die may result in damage and cracks to the die. For correct installation, the heatsink should be placed squarely on the 4 rubber pads. Note the step in the base of the heatsink. This ensures that the heatsink does not touch the socket when it is fully attached. Hold the heatsink in place and attach the clip to the first plastic tab on the socket. Confirm that the other end of the clip is aligned with the second tab on the socket. Use an appropriate tool, such as a flathead screwdriver, to attach the retention clip. Push down on the clip. Do not apply pressure to the heatsink itself. Push down and slightly away from the socket so the clip can move past the tab. Finally, push down and slightly inward to secure the clip onto the tab. Verify that the clip is fully seated on both tabs. After the heatsink is attached, plug the fan power lead into its power connector on the motherboard. Before starting your PC, verify the following. The heatsink is resting squarely on the surface of the processor and not touching the plastic socket. All film has been removed from the base of the heatsink. The retention clip is firmly attached to the tabs on both sides of the socket. And the heatsink fan is plugged into the proper connector. When the system is first powered on, the heatsink fan should turn at a rapid rate.